Right, we are just about ready to go over to the airport to begin our holiday, and we didn't plan this, but we were very amused and cringing slightly at the fact that quite by accident we seem to have gone for the same travelling outfit, the same rather, I don't know what the word is, daggy travelling outfit of this and these. And
we're wearing our Australian boots, our green jogging bottoms, and our didgeridooners gilets.
I will, though, be wearing a duffel coat and a Panama hat, and I won't be wearing a baseball cap, so we will look slightly different.
It's very embarrassing.
But it is a bit embarrassing and a bit cringe. But one does have to dress for comfort on an aeroplane, or at least it's advisable to do so. So here we are. Anyway, very matching his and hers, and rather cringe.
Ta-da! Surprise! You'll never guess where Will and I are. We are in London because we have just landed in the UK for a nice long trip. We are at the station because we're about to get on a train to the West Country, which is where I am from. And whilst we are here, in this part of Europe, we'll be making visits all around the West Country. We'll be coming back to London, we're going to Paris, we're heading up to Scotland and the Scottish borders, or at least that's our plans. And as ever, I will be bringing you along to show you what we get up to, but also, as I hope you can appreciate, we will be enjoying our holiday, so there'll be like little tidbits of what we're doing, but mostly I will be catching up with friends and family and enjoying European culture for a while. So I will catch up with you later. Will and I walked to Lacock this morning. Will is, let me show you, sketching down there. And I am waiting for him on this lovely bench. As you can see, it's sunny, but also very windy, and that wind is bitterly cold, so I am actually double jumpering it today. And we got a bit wet during the walk. That's okay. So the main reason I came here is because there's a brilliant jeweller called Jane Watling whom I like. I've got some of her pieces on today, and I went to acquire additional pieces for my collection. I've recently become obsessed with the idea of having a ring for my little finger, and I chose the one that I had in mind, but also was tempted by an alternative out of the box design which I plumped to get also. Anyway, so I was looking to get my engagement ring resized, but it was a lot more difficult than I'm prepared to go to at this point in time since we're on holiday. So I bought some rubbery things off of Amazon, which I hope will do a similar job and cause no permanent changes to the ring. Anyway, so I'm just sat here waiting for Will, watching the world go by. I've brought you around Lacock before. It's a very famous village, the next village along from where my parents live, and you may know it from particularly the 1990s BBC Pride and Prejudice, because it's a very historic village and has some sort of ordinance hanging over it whereby you're not allowed to adorn the buildings with anything that might give away its age. So there's no TV aerials or electrical cables or things like that, so that when camera crews come and all they need to do is shift the cars out and you're transported back in time quite convincingly. Anyway, I will wait for Will, and then my mum will come and pick us up, and we're heading out to see my brother, one of my brothers, and his family later, so that'll be nice. But essentially that's what today, and we're off to Bath tomorrow currently, so I'll bring you along then. These are the Roman baths, which are open as a museum. You can possibly see the water twinkling up there on the building. And then this is the Abbey, and Will has nipped into this shop here because we're obsessed by this ice cream brand from Wiltshire, Marshfield Dairies. The best ice cream we have ever had. It's too cold for me, but Will's enjoying buying ice cream and hopefully he'll enjoy eating it too. We are heading for the Abbey, but we may do some wandering around first before coming back. Whilst the sun's shining, we may make hay and head to the Abbey if it clouds over.
You can't take me somewhere like this while I've got a sketchbook.
Let's see.
Well, I tried to be quick. I thought it would be quicker than it ended up being.
Will's been sketching already. Show the people.
Show the people what I've done.
Very nice.
It's from pretty much over there, I suspect.
at the top of this very tall tower, you may be able to see countryside. Sorry about the wind. Wheels are not best pleased, being slightly afraid of heights.
The view is amazing, but I'm absolutely terrified because I don't cope well with heights.
But it was worth the climb.
It was.
It's this amazing brick tower part of the Stourhead estate where we've just been. You would have seen the footage of the gardens prior to this. So, in spite of the weather, it's still beautiful this time of year, and we've had a very nice day. I can show you it from the outside when we're back down at the bottom, but this is the sort of walk up to it with the woodlands and the hills and the fields behind.